Oh,
Here we
yes.
go.
So how many
Oh
points
shit,
does
that guy had.
Larso need?
7.5.
Okay, but that's to tie him. What happens
But he
in
has better
case of a
tiebreaks.
tie? Oh, and what's the tiebreak?
It's already
Oh.
calculated.
There's two possible tiebreaks. Games against each other and match wins.
Match wins.
Oh my. Look at that kind of bridge.
Should I? Aren't you like down everything?
I was down a piece, and he was.
All right, here we go. The last match of the 2025 candidate stage for the Crazyhouse World Championship. It is do or die for Mr. Larso. He needs, I believe, 7.5 points to tie Chewy GRX Bullet in number 2 right now. And then that tie will be, I believe, broken, and Larso will move on just based on match wins after that, I believe, is the scoring scheme right now. Hey, Rosie, no problem. Thanks for tuning in. So I believe Larso's got to score, 7.5 points to tie Chewy right now. Jeffrey going for a little knight sack on f7. Already don't like this for Larso. I mean, he's got a lot of pieces over on the queen side, not really doing too much, so. But he is a grandmaster, and I am not, so I'll trust his judgment over me. All right, picks up the knight. Sorry, picks up the bishop of the knight.
But not here. I guess he can cast a rook e8. Oops. Okay, maybe I take d5. This way though. I'm threatening knight d6. Seems a little bit.
All right. Yeah, okay. Larso getting these pawns out of here. Unfortunately, I have to trade a little bit of decent material to pick that up. Pawn on c4 just hanging. Yeah, no, Larso's knight at e6 scary. Yeah, Dennis, knight at e6 scary. Little forky going on here between the queen, pawn, and this bishop. I mean, Larso can pick that up, recapture, and just doing the same thing again. I would think maybe the best bet is recapture, and then queen e7 maybe? Because then queen e7, you're kind of covering everything, yeah. So queen e7, knight d5 not a threat. Knight xc5, then maybe castle. Yeah, get that. Excuse me. Capture the bishop, recapture, avoiding this little diagonal pressure right here, and also getting the queen kind of on the queen side of the board too, where it's a little bit less useful there. But see what Mr. Jeffrey comes up with here. He's keeping it there. Yeah, he's just keeping it there. Kind of defending g2 and attacking at the same time, and then Larso going for his own attack on the diagonal here.
First of many.
Isn't it 10?
That's many.
Presumably one can be more specific if they know the exact number, yeah?
What are the predictions here for Larso against Jeff? What do you guys think?
Well, Michael seems to think it's quite easy
I
win
don't
for
think
Larson.
anything.
No, what did I say?
No,
I
no,
said
no.
Michael, yeah. I was just confused by set to 9 and it's interesting queen mating technique.
Well, that is interesting.
Yes, he got there eventually. Well done.
No, hang.
Did you hang mate?
I wanted mate. I wanted back
Back
hang
rank
mate.
mate.
No, no, no.
But that's like
Well,
Damn.
it wasn't so easy.
it's a bit newbie of
I think
you.
maybe G3 or H3 first, and then yeah,
Newbie
I
of
got
you.
15 points down.
Newbie. I heard you wanted me to remind me of some things. What happened?
No, you heard me say honey, but not honey butter. I said honey butter.
Yeah, just changing channels again here. Nobody's really focused on talking about the match or talking about the finisher playing in Bundesliga. All right. Don't quite know why. Oh, I do know why. There we go. That should be better now. I was watching football earlier and I had a whole bunch of tabs open. All right. Man, tricky positions for both here. Feel like Larso's got to play. Yeah, blocker D6, knight G3 maybe. I feel like Larso's kind of blundering here a little bit. Yeah, unfortunate. A little bit of a blunder, I think, for Larso there. Look at this again. Get the old stockfish going. Yeah, Jeff was just in the lead there all the way through. Yeah, unfortunate start. I mean, that is black for Larso, though, so we'll see if he plays, see how he plays white. If this is a little bit different or not. Pretty standard opening right now. I wonder if Larso goes for the F7. He goes maybe F3. Yeah, F7, okay. Knight F7 recaptures. Man, I don't know what is going on with my stream right now. I apologize. See that I just crapped out again. Hopefully that should be it. I don't know what the hell's going on. Okay. Interesting that yeah, Larso's got himself in a little bit of a pickle here, I think. Sacking the knight, picking up the bishop here. Man, he's kind of dumping a lot of material here, though. Like, that bishop is hanging. Now, what's he supposed to do with this bishop? I mean, retreat maybe to h3 or f3? Or maybe play pawn f3 or h3? Okay, goes pawn f3. I think that's pretty sensible. Kind of blocking any sacks here on the on the f file. Dennis says White didn't get what he wanted from this opening. No, I definitely did not. Definitely did not. Excuse me. Yeah, no, Larso really. There, knight d4. Yeah, rook h3. I was looking at that earlier. Larso kind of ignoring this threat. I think maybe d4 was a threat on f3, and he's just backing it up now. There's bishop e2. Okay, Jeff just goes for the queen sack, picks the rook up. That queen's a big, was a big defender there, obviously. Now both these bishop and the knight here are just kind of undermining these squares. Yeah. Going to be a tough match. Yeah, I definitely agree it's going to be a tough match. I mean, I think everyone's kind of rooting for Larso to make some dramatic victory here, let's say, in order to clinch the number 2 seed to play GSVC in the finals here, but I don't see it. Picking up the c2 pawn. Bishop b3. Yeah. It's not over yet. I mean, Larso's making inroads right now. I think he just has to ignore that. If you were to take that bishop g2, knight f4 or g4, h4 rather. Grisey predicts 1-1. Grisey predicts 1-1. Queen at e8 is Dennis. Queen at e8. Oh, he's going knight e8. Yeah, knight e8 is kind of an interesting play. It's a really good move. If black takes, promotes, and he's going for, but I think, yeah, you got to defend this by putting a blocker on g8. If black took, sorry, if black decides to take, and then you just got mate there. I can't see this lasting too much longer though for Jeff. But I think Larso's got to do something kind of decisive here. Yeah, it's taking the queen away. Now it all kind of hangs on this knight and f7. Picking up that rook. Now that, yeah, black doesn't have any threats on, knight threats on f4, h4. So it's just going to be a lot of material trading right here. Ultimately see which one slips. h4. Okay, is that picking up? Jeff's only got a pawn left. Little bit of defense by Larso. And black resigns. All right. In the same opening as before, I wonder if he got he got this ladder here of pawns. Very annoying. So we'll see if Larso starts chopping down this ladder here now. Yeah. E4. Attacking h2, you're also kind of putting an anchor piece right here for f3 attacks. So simple move, but pretty effective. I think, can Larso just not take this and then replace at d6? Take, recapture. Unless there's something else that I'm not seeing here, but that seems to be kind of a shitty move by white. Takes out the bishop. All right, he's working his way down. Okay, there it is. Does he replace on d6? No, he goes for f3. Okay, that's a good move. f3. Yeah, kind of liking this for
f3 with pawn. Yes.
Take on f3 with pawn.
Could be.
For the knight h3. King h1 takes on f3. Takes bishop e4 and then bishop f7, bishop c5. Yeah, looks like, I think white is totally winning right now.
white.
Yes, I guess.
Yeah.
Also, he can
That's
put
good.
something on f7 at some point.
Wait, maybe not. He can
Even
block
winning
the check
winning,
with his
not
pawn.
enough.
Checkmate alert.
Yep.
Yeah, he
White
has
is
a
going to go
pawn for
rook
this
g1.
if needed.
Bishop e4 alert.
But this is so bad from black. It's like
You're going to be up
How
two
many
queens.
bishop is
You
this?
can never be.
oh,
Bishop
Uh-oh.
h5. Okay.
that's a good move.
Wait, you can take that.
But then he will
cannot
take on
take that.
e4. No,
And then knight f6. And then where does the queen go?
too slow, too slow. White is in control.
In control of what? Their destiny?
Yes.
Their own
He needs
mate.
to play a few good moves. Few
Oh,
good
shit.
moves.
I think
I like
I'm-
bishop c5 sometimes to cover f2 if needed.
Bishop c5,
Maybe.
pawn e7, and then you have bishop takes e6. You need the pawn, so you can go pawn g2 to mate him with like queen
I
and
would have
g1 and stuff
taken
like this.
there.
Larso's also up a lot of time.
No, that's
A
free.
lot.
Oh my.
Time doesn't really
Oh,
matter.
Michael.
But Jeff needs to find.
Michael just yelling.
Unlucky.
Does he have time for some
Okay,
knight
take time.
f7? Some like?
Before
That's
making
good.
him
I'm
waste
sure
a
Jeffrey will
blocker.
find something. He's a strong player.
Wait, why pawn d6? Pawn e7 is more natural for me.
Oh,
I think
There's-
knight f7 is fine, no? Knight
No,
at
it's
f7.
Knight
bishop
f7,
e6.
bishop takes e6.
Yeah, it's scary. Scary. I
No,
think.
but there's nothing there.
Yeah, knight f7.
I think white is still better. But it's not so clear.
Knight takes
Well-
h5. No, it doesn't work.
No.
I want the
Doesn't
knight
work.
h5 so
E4
badly.
will-
Yeah.
He will
I
take on
had that
e6.
one
It's the only
W, I had that.
But then
What is
how
going
should
on?
white control?
Yeah, knight take h5.
But knight takes d8, pawn g2, king g2. I don't see the vision.
Yeah.
Maybe you
Okay.
just pawn g2,
Oh,
king
this
takes,
one.
and then rook takes d8.
Yeah, he will take on d8. I think Larso might be cooking now. But if the bishop was on c5, there was no smothered mate. So maybe
If the bishop was on c5, there's no smothered main.
maybe it
Sure, but
matters.
that doesn't really change much.
Yeah, because of pawn g2, yes. Correct.
I go
Still
pawn
a
g2
game.
here 100% and take the knight.
Yeah,
Larso is burning time.
pawn g2, queen takes,
Pawn g2, take
recapture
the queen, take
bishop.
the knight. And then you
No, don't take the. Just take the knight.
I think I got along here.
Maybe. But then it allows white to do something.
Oh, queen e4, yeah.
Oh, queen e4. No, queen e4. Yeah, it's decent. To make a new queen on f3. Maybe.
Oh, I had knight g5.
Yeah, pawn g2.
No, but
Pawn g2.
Pawn g2, take the
Instantly.
queen, take the knight. Yes.
Larso, pawn g2.
oh no.
He's having a think.
Maybe
He's
pawn
having a think.
g4 isn't.
Oh, what's he doing?
Oh,
He does
nothing.
this.
White deception,
No, but this
adoption.
is interesting as well. Interesting.
But what was the reason not to get the king out of the corner? Like, simply.
No, but now you can attack on the light squares. Pawn g4 looks zesty, and then knight at f4.
Yeah,
Yeah, I
pawn
go pawn
g4,
g4
knight
here.
f4.
Okay.
But if it takes only
Pawn g4 takes on e6. I take on f3. If you take on h3, queen g2 wins.
Oh, he's just going straight for f4.
At e7 right now.
No, one at e7 after you
I
take
didn't.
three.
I can't be afraid of something I don't see.
True.
I see.
Bishop h4 looks interesting.
Yeah, that's the move. Also, rook
On
a1.
g5.
Yeah, just pawn g5.
No, just pawn g5.
Mm,
Rook
rook
e1.
a1. I think white is better because Larso didn't go pawn g2 like I said.
Oh, this looks bad.
It's game over.
Oh, that's a nice move.
Pawn c6.
But what now?
Whoa.
Bishop takes
What is
f6.
that move?
Ah, no.
Bishop takes f6. You take the queen. I don't see the win. Again, I don't see much.
Yeah, it takes knight
What's the issue?
c6.
You can't see what you are not afraid of.
Knight
Knight
c6.
c6.
the
Knight
mate?
takes d8. I don't see the win.
That's not how it goes.
Oh, knight takes d8 and then maybe d6, but then pawn at d5.
Oh, it's a nice.
Where is he going?
I don't see the vision.
You don't need.
What?
What happened?
But you didn't say.
What happened?
Ah, he had enough pawns there. Yeah, pawn at g2 was better for black, -2.
Made a
Now
lot of
Larson
sense.
needs to win every single game.
Also, bishop c5 as I said.
No,
made-
he
made-
doesn't.
Yes.
Also, in all this time,
Qualifier.
opponent hasn't made a move.
Larso doesn't really
Thank you.
believe in his choice. He played a lot of bad
Knight
races.
d8. What's the theory here?
So basically, knight d4 instead of queen e8 is a bit more correct, maybe. But this line is passive and not so good. But it's winning for some reason.
Is a knight f7 just good here?
Would
Maybe
be.
not. I don't know.
Also, knight h4, h7 is fine sometimes. With
Wait,
pawns.
congratulations. I've seen enough. I want to congratulate you on making it to the finals. CWC.
Yeah,
Ooh,
me too.
well done, Shuvi.
Hmm.
Can I go here?
It's kind of an interesting move. Queen e8 and then knight d8.
Eh!
What did you drop now? Oh,
Just a couple of stuff.
just a few buddies.
Man, Jeff going super defensive here.
This board is hit the floor.
He has all his pieces in
This board is
a
hit
nice
the
place.
floor.
Pawn at g5 is always the scarce here, but why can't just go bishop e2? Oh, knight takes e4.
Mm. I think it just
Never-
takes.
Or doubted.
That's why I play Pule.
This doesn't really get larso anything, does it? I mean, pawn f5, king just retreats, and then what? I mean, all the light squares are being covered around black's king by those knights.
Yeah.
Some long-term pressure maybe.
Hmm.
Bishop is hanging on c4, so I guess the bishop comes back to. No. Really?
I would take the bishop if I'm black. Just give me the pieces. Think later, collect now.
Not take
Yes.
c4, I see.
Makes sense. Why not take on g6 also, maybe? But the pawns are not really useful if you don't have time to drop them. What did he do?
Yeah, that's a good principle.
He did what I did, said, which is stupid.
Yeah, f3 just kind of blocking off this diagonal with the queen there. I mean, even though these knights are kind of covering everything, all the light squares around black's
Hold on,
king,
hold on. Here.
f3 is just cutting off the queen. And Larso's got a little ladder going on here. This c4 bishop's still hanging, though. C4 still hanging.
Larso, like, not too brilliant in this event. Just kidding. He's very good.
No, you're not.
Also, Jeffrey is very
Isn't
good.
he above you?
Crazy A talking shit.
Yeah, he's above me in PD games.
Like a match with a match less.
Yeah, he beat me. He beat me 7-6. But I'm not too impressed by some of his matches.
Oh. That's
Good
okay.
brilliant by last.
Crazyhouse is hard.
Yeah, I don't like
I mean,
these
Plotkin
dark
was
squares
talking shit
around
about
Larso right
He's even
now.
lower, so it's
Or
fine.
around Jeff.
It's a lot.
Like, I'm looking
I
at
think he should
bishop,
be much stronger, but he doesn't have enough
bishop d4, knight, or knight,
eyes
pawn
or
f4.
patience. Yeah.
Wait, why not knight c7? Oh, he's going to take on e4? No, you can't. Black would just go
Not
queen
enough
g6.
tiles, huh?
Yeah,
Welcome
white-
back, Plotkin.
White loses, and Chewy makes it to the finals. Presses his ticket.
Not yet.
He's getting excited. He's muted. He's so excited. Pawn h3. Rook g1, knight takes f3. Looks like GG.
Sack
My
on
boy
f2.
Larso.
Come on, get the sack. Or g2.
Queen g2?
He's going for it.
I don't see the vision.
Don't worry about it.
That's a little bit
Oh.
too much for my taste.
Wow, FeegLood
There's
really
6 pawns.
in shape. Knight
Well, he punishes the Flaxita. That's a good thing.
Pawn takes h3, maybe last chance, and then pawn g. No, it's stupid. Maybe Katask is playing for black here.
The task is in the chat, but it does not say anything. Too bad.
Oh no. Mistakes were made.
This is just over. How do you defend?
Mistakes.
Oh shoot.
Just go
I
for
don't know.
it.
I gave him F file. I let him trade queens.
You gave him the e4 pawn. Mostly.
Yeah, I'm gonna let him take here, and now I hope that I get the d6 pawn.
Queen at g3. Looks like GG.
Does he have e3? No.
Hmm.
Oh, he moved this guy. Take here. He pushes.
It's over.
I need to come.
Chewy makes it. Congratulations.
Jover. Well done to Chewy.
Chew the chewer.
GG's.
How
Gee,
nervous were you, Chewy?
Never
No,
doubted.
just tuned in, but not very nervous.
I don't believe it.
How do you feel about your
You sound
upcoming 60 games with Gulimero? How do you like your chances?
I'll have to do some better preparing than I did for the CWC candidates.
Let's play the Dutch. You'll be fine.
Yes, do that.
Oh, why did I take this pawn? What happened?
Yeah, Larso unfortunately out now. With Jeffrey taking that third win. So congrats to Chewy on making it to the grand finale against GSVC.
Oh. Nice.
Why does everyone
that's
go
it. Great to see.
advanced French? I like the open French a bit more.
I mean, they're both good. I think we studied this as advanced French. And that's what they are following. Oh, this
Yes,
guy.
maybe, but like, it's a longer grind, I feel like, and a close position, more strategical and slow. A bit harder to convert, in my eyes. It's both. They are both very good.
Ah.
Yeah. But it depends. But also, yeah, that's my.
It's more positional, right?
Larso kind of playing
Maybe-
with fire
Yes,
right
also
now a little
that
bit.
P5 nonsense. Sometimes.
Yeah, Queen H6.
Like it's less forcing, I feel like.
I mean, he might as well just go for it, I think. Yeah. Bluff's got to play. But is there a mate here if he just takes the rook?
What is my
Like-
opponent trying to cook?
You might like make one inaccurate move and then black is happy.
Oops, I blundered. Maybe it's okay.
All right. Captures. Oh no, what's he doing? Queen X now. I know E7's still being covered.
Yeah, he's looking at queen takes rook and bishop h6 ideas. But it is not made by force, so he needs to castle and win later. Or lose later, not sure.
Lose right.
Queen takes, rook e8, yeah. Queen takes.
Wait, am I alive here? Maybe not. Oops.
Seems like Lasso is gonna win if White doesn't find anything. This might be a good move. Bishop c5, I thought about it. But it's unclear if he has enough. Seems like he does not. Maybe some tricks.
Okay, 10 points, CWC. We can do this. 2 minutes. Let's see Larso. Larso is completely winning, yeah.
No, man. That's the one. I don't want to give up.
No, no, no. Take the draw. If it's close, take the draw.
Yeah, Larso's just cooking here. Jeffrey's run out of steam. Wonder if Stockfish, what it says the best move there.
No, my guy resigned late. I don't get another game. No. Okay, 5 points. Turkey is not playing for the team, so if you take draw, we are 3 points away.
Yeah,
Yeah,
castle
but he already offered the
takes.
draw and I rejected. So I think if I offer a draw again, he will stun.
Really? Okay, if you take a draw, we would tie them. 2 points away. Has he ever done that to you? I think he cares more about the points. Okay, Larso won the game. We are 1 point away, 1 minute left.
Yeah, Larso hanging e4 here, a little bit strange, and then Jeffrey going
2
for an
points away.
f2 sack.
That's it.
Yeah,
Oh,
how's
he cares
Jeff
more about the point.
come back from this now?
Yeah, okay, we are tied, but we have very tie break. Unlucky. No, 2 points away. Can Yogi not take something? Ooh, wait, somebody got 5 points. We are leading by 3. Leading by 3. What is Larson doing? Wait, there was a stack connect too. Wow. Leading by 2. 10 seconds. The close one.
He just gave a
2
pawn
points.
in the opening.
No, they overtook us 1 point. We are down 1. Any draws? No, we lose by 1 point. Bitches.
Did we lose by 1 point? That's unlucky.
1 point.
Well,
Jeffrey
well
taking a
done to
long
the
time to think
house
about
for this
friggin' knight
year.
c6.
Well done.
We officially win now.
Yeah.
What is this? Number 6 or number 5? Number 6, yeah.
I think
Yes.
6, yeah. Do you wanna do the update the logo?
How much do I get?
I don't remember. What was your pricing?
uh, You shouldn't be asking such questions. You should be just saying a number.
Yeah, H5.
I can do it for
Sack on G7.
25 flowers.
Okay, I'll give you 50.
Pawn H6, but I don't think that's
Wait,
really
that's
gonna
not the way I
get anywhere.
see negotiating.
Uh,
I'll give you 50.
I mean,
I'll
it's
give you 50.
just changing a number. Go check.
I think it's pretty easy to do, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna have to do that tomorrow, I think. No, or maybe tonight later.
I
Hold on.
also maybe have the font saved somewhere. Let me look at my notes.
Yeah, I have somewhere. I think I have it on my other PC. That's why.
Oh,
on my-
I have it. It's Bernhard. I will type it to you.
Yeah, I should just have the original file on my online website where I did that. But that should be on my other,
Yeah,
on my
yeah.
laptop, not on my PC.
And here, Larson would be okay. Better position, but still some work to do, I guess.
Is white up
Sure
a
what
piece
this move was.
again?
Yeah. Yeah, there was knight takes
Wait.
2 sack.
E4, knight f6, knight f3. Is that a line?
Oh,
It's
that's
absolutely not a line.
that's not really a lie. Yeah.
At knight c3, what is this? Like Stafford? Reversed in Crazyhouse?
I guess.
Why does he give a piece on f2?
Hmm. 94, yeah, so trying to put a little bit of pressure on F6, but isn't
Wait, now black is up material.
D5 just
What's
a
going
move?
on? Does Blitz start same time tomorrow or not?
Yes.
Okay, good.
So remember to make your team.
Yeah. I just have to take a look which players quit. It's unfortunate I can't pick like Lazovic and stuff.
You can.
I mean, I can, but I don't want to.
Russian pick.
Man, Larsa actually going for that
Oh, that's why. Oh, I see.
little discovery check going
No,
on here.
I would pick like Andreikin and stuff, but not some Russian
Man,
players.
does he not need to play
Mhm.
E2
Although Andreikin plays for Slovenia, no?
or E1
So-
rather?
No, he doesn't. He plays for Russia still, no?
I-
Who does he play for?
think so.
Fedoseev is Slovenia, right?
Unbreaking Fide. Yeah, Fedoseev, Slovenia, and
Yeah,
who is in
Tricky
the
little fork
UK?
going on there.
Vichukov.
Toma, no. Yeah, Vichukov.
He's still
But he's
Unbreaking
washed
is
up.
licensed.
Jeffrey's got to defend F6, I think, a little bit.
He's Fide. Yeah.
Yeah, this is looking better for Larso. Sidestep that.
Wait, what's happening here?
No, Andreikin was quite, unlike some Russian players, he was very vocal about some stuff, so
Yeah, Rook F3. Got to put a blocker there on
he's not in the
F4.
same league as some other people. Who is there? There's Pranav, right? Who is like the unrated. Well, not the free guys. There's Pranav. Who else? The Turkish guy who did well. What's his name?
Wait, I'm watching Larso struggle to mate here.
What's the Turkish kid? The very good kid.
Kures or Erdogmus.
Erdogmus. He
Yeah.
did well. But there is also the other.
Kures. Edil Kures.
Yeah. Is he playing?
I think he played the Rapid. So yeah,
60 days.
He's also super strong, yeah?
2650.
Yeah.
Yeah. Surprised Larso prep French.
Wouldn't you say that preparing a French mentally is still kind of preparing the French?
The French shows him.
I'm waiting to see if he still does what I asked him to do and whisper the chat saying this move looks good.
Does he know how to whisper?
GSVC's got to teach him.
Did I send him a message to remind him?
This looks decent for black. Yeah.
Why
E4 is hanging.
Why did he play D2? Knight D2.
Yeah, that's sure. What about?
I think he's got to shove that knight out of there.
Pawn at G5 or G4, I was gonna say.
Yeah, I was going to say G5 to shove that knight off of F4.
Yeah, I mean,
Position.
white might take on E6 there. And I don't know who gets the initiative.
It's got a nice pawn ladder going, though. Don't know about that.
He's threatening mate in 1 on H2.
He is, but
No,
I
it's
think he
not
give
made
up
in
a little bit too
Why
much
can't make it
material.
made in one? So bishop G5? No.
Yeah, this looks cool. Pawn F3 is coming. Bishop C5 at some point, yeah.
Now, does he play F3 or H3 now? I guess he wants to pick up another knight now.
Yeah. White will play pawn C2. Larso will play pawn F3, I assume. And he will be smiling.
I don't think Norwegians know how to smile, do they? Just C5 blocker, C6 blocker. D5?
What is that move?
He
I
takes
take
D5, pawn
D5.
F6.
Oh, pawn E6, E6. Okay.
Or maybe bishop.
So who is better?
Yeah, tricky little move there. Recapture with the
What
pawn.
about knight E2 in between?
You play pawn E6, queen captures, and you get a little forky going on C7.
Fuck.
Oh, you can take with the queen, I guess. Yeah.
Well, black should be winning, no?
Yes.
It could have taken on G6, I think, simply. Maybe they did not say that.
Knight F6. Check.
Oh,
Yeah,
That's the
maybe he
idea.
wants to keep the guy covering. Yeah.
that, Smart trick. Okay, king f8 is good. Good enough. But he has not many things in hand.
Yeah.
Two knights.
If you wanna be boring, you take the rook first.
Take the rook
Yeah,
for
maybe it's good to be
capture.
boring sometimes.
He can also take on b5 simply. If there's no mate.
But are you threatening mate after that?
Yeah. Because I have a bishop. But this makes sense. Because I have a bishop for h3.
Look at all these 3 pieces hanging right
But
now.
it was quite risky. Maybe this is clean.
Yeah. Pawn g6, recapture with a knight. I think that'd be better. Better for white. You want to keep this knight here to go to f3. Rook c6.
Whoa.
Sharp, sharp, sharp. Man, has Larso lost his window? Rook h7, rook
What is
d7,
the
rook
classic
h2.
neutralizer? Line? Or does it work?
Larso's
I
never.
think it does work, but it's quite long. Because you have a pawn, and you
What
can
happens?
promote it. Oh, you don't
But
have
what happens after king takes?
You have a bishop. It works. It works. Oh, you also have a pawn and a bishop. Yeah, surely it works.
Aren't you a pawn short?
No,
Says-
no, you're good. Few mates, I think.
What if you go king g1, king f1?
Takes.
Don't take
That's
the
a
rook.
good question. Yeah, that's a good question. But I think it works anyways. Oh,
Okay, now if queen takes, then rook takes
king
h2.
g1?
Don't take
King
now.
g1? What the fuck?
Yeah.
What is he doing? What was that? But he can still play some defense, maybe.
h3.
Like knight takes rook or
Just playing f1.
The fuck is
or
going on?
there. Yeah, we need one more knight in hand.
No, he has no idea what he does right now. Isn't bishop e5 GG?
One more knight in hand.
Makes no
That's what
difference.
we're saying.
3 knights. What was that? He could have taken an h2. It should have worked, I think. But maybe also king g1 then.
Yeah, WDR, it was very important to have 3 knights in hand. Still alive? Queen check, we can block.
Still
rook check,
okay.
we can block.
Not really, not really.
Oh.
Should be mated.
Man, these are
Knight
Should be
check.
mated.
covering quite a
Should
lot.
is a nice one.
It's not. Where is it? Oh, there.
Oh,
But
okay,
we take the knight.
Oh no.
Should have gone king
Rook
g6.
h7, that's just
King
mate.
g6 made a
This
bit more
looks
sense.
good.
It was bad defense and also bad game. From a winning
Wow.
position.
It's
Doesn't
good
really
that this
matter,
game
but,
didn't matter at all.
It matters for the
But it
fourth
still
place.
matters
Just
for
for fourth. No, I'm down to fifth.
Okay,
I'm
but
telling you, this line is not so good for white. It's like +1 maybe.
Yeah, you need to get another knight in
is
hand.
there a prize for 5th place?
No, but for betting.
Okay, but
CSPC
Bet.
and VD are hoping.
well, did I bet? I didn't bet.
No, you didn't.
Oh, I meant VD, not me.
Yeah, VD.
Okay. You said like GSVC and VD and then R, like they are.
Oh.
I see. You see how that's confusing?
Rook.
Yeah. Let's see.
Yeah, Neutralizer is talking about rook take h2. Yeah, let's have a quick look at that again. Rook take h2. Flip that around. Rook take h2. Made in 9. Okay.
Bad mistakes.
Yeah, made in 9. I mean, who knows if Larso would have seen that, but.
Oh, this is looking good for Larso though. I think just rook g1 here.
All right. GG's, Michael. GG's the house. Well done. Well done for
GG's.
this season.
Good
Next
commentary.
Bundesliga. There is no way there's Bundesliga on a Thursday. Or is there maybe?
I think there is.
Is there a link maybe? Surely.
Oh yeah. Just go to the tournament and then next one. There's mate in 1 with queen at h8. Larso is threatening.
1st of January. Yes. Okay.
It's like a winning position for white, completely winning after the opening.
See you
What's
next
happened?
year
Yes.
in Bundesliga.
See you next year.
Yes. But
Yeah, how does Black even defend this? I mean, if he plays knight h8, I think White just
Yeah.
takes. You're playing
I don't.
rook
What do you
g2,
do? I guess you can take on f7.
and then
Mike, you
threatening
make
on
the Blitz,
g7.
Players a little cheaper on average.
I don't know. Jeffrey did it. I
Okay.
trusted him.
He feels a little cheaper, so you can get some better players in here.
Oh,
Geary at $10. Some good deal. There's some bad deals in here and some really good deals. Like I think Artemiev is a really good deal now.
no.
Okay, I ended up last, so I can only improve, right? I can only get better.
Exactly.
How did I end up last? I actually put an effort to figuring out who I play the best. And they all withdrew.
Yeah, I think you had some unlucky picks, like CWC.
What if they never rejoined? Like, what if Joe Baba just quit the tournament and he's like not coming back? Oh, Jospin at 10. Wow.
Yeah, queen d4, blocker, pick that up,
Value picks. in here.
undermining
Okay,
e6.
so how much money do I have left?
Well, this is looking pretty crushing for White right now. You're
$6.
threatening mate with double knights on f7 if Black
Dominions?
retakes.
Alexenko.
How does Larso close this out now?
He has so many wins, so he just needs to choose one. He's also up a minute and a half, so it doesn't really matter. He's gonna win.
Doesn't look like there's anything forced though, eh? Like he's got to play. Excuse me. Has to... Oh no,
He
that
just
looked
have
okay.
So much material and time. He's gonna convert easily. He needs to watch out, but
Okay, rook at
That's
h4. Yeah, that's what I was looking at. Something along the h file.
he went for the material. He needs to watch out for the back rank with Rook F1. He's well ahead still. He missed a few wins, I guess, but still way ahead.
Yeah, Jeffrey's got to watch his time.
Once you are down to your increment, you do watch your time. You have no alternative.
Blocker
But
E1.
his position is bad. White is winning. Whoa. Not sure he had to take on F1.
Okay, but isn't this messy now?
Maybe not.
Because
Maybe
white
not.
doesn't have a that.
Oh,
Time. Oh
he
no.
just flagged. 92 was an idea.
Oh, so,
And Rook D1.
so he flags his best position.
He is better, yes. This is floppy by Larso, but for some reason black flagged. Larso had plus 20. And then he started to play random move. Like knight g6. Taking the queen was stupid after rook h4. He should have done something else. Taking f1 was stupid. Instead of bishop d1.
Jana, can you hear me?
Yeah.
There you go. Second move, very important, yes. He's been studying under Crazy 8.
These positions are kind of hard to convert with white, but you get these with both colors. So I don't know. Maybe it's a nice +5.
This chat is quickly devolving. All right. A little bit of a gridlock going on here.
Still better? I haven't really looked.
I don't know. It's hard to say.
Let's see. Oh. That's a surprise.
What do you think he was going for? The queen?
Yeah, I did not really think much into the position. It's kind of complicated with the pawn on h5 and the castling, but the next few moves will tell us quite a bit.
I mean, yeah, bishop f3. I thought either knight h3 or a diagonal on f3.
Yeah, this is good for black, it seems.
I guess, yeah, f3 opening up e2 as well.
And the king is fucked, the white king. Getting cooked. Unless I missed something.
I think black just goes g7. No, because if black goes g7, you got knight f6 maybe.
H.
G6 now, but is there any mating lines from that? I don't think so. There's probably some silly stockfish like mate in 23 right now. Neutralizer
King
thinks
up,
knight
maybe?
g6 mates.
But king up was possible instead of fg? Oh no. It's a trick. Sometimes you don't take the first knight and then it's good for the defender. Sometimes. Oh, yes, correct. But bishop takes an h7 is covered. No. Maybe it was also possible. But still seems decent for black, unless white finds something. I don't see anything. It felt like white got outplayed at some point.
Queen e8, okay. I did not see that.
But you just blocked.
Yeah, just block her on f7.
But with a bishop, I think, because you need to cover g8 for some lines. Now this trick, yeah. Does it matter?
Oh no.
Yes, I told you, he should have blocked with a bishop. I completely said about this. He's so sloppy. Like, the dude plays a lot, but he doesn't know about the tricks. Defense.
Crazy 8 just sounds like a disappointed father right now.
Very bad, very bad. Like, he knew he's winning and he needs to be correct on defense, but he didn't care enough. Let's see. Yeah, bishop f7, only move to defend and be better. Clearly, the bishop is a great defender, though.
Yeah, you called it, man. Bishop f7. I mean, -6 to mate and 8.
Yes. Now we can only draw the match. They played this line again, but this time he went for h6 and not for e6.
Retakes with a knight, because you got g2 threat right now.
Knight was made sense. Last game.
Bishop's covering, but that just gets taken. Yeah, just having a big think right here. GSVC bishop f6. Yeah, bishop f6.
The knight move to defend and attack the knight. Make the opponent think. He is down material, but can try something on g2 at some point.
Yeah. Yeah, I wonder what Larso's cooking up. Like maybe pawn e2? No, he's just going for h6 again.
But now bishop takes knight and pawn g2 maybe, or something like that. Yeah, pawn e7 made sense because you ate the queen, and then you ate the queen again, and e7 with check, and then you go for the g7 square with check. Now it can be a mess.
Yeah, I thought like e7 freeing up the defense on d5 and then knight d5, and then you're putting a little bit of pressure on e2 and f6.
Yeah, it was a nice option.
Although I don't see too much concrete from Jeff right now. Okay, he's just going g2. Okay.
This is the mate threat actually. He wants to take the rook and go rook h1. So this is only move.
Yep.
Like black might have a win here.
Okay, take
After
the knight.
taking, he has to continue with his strong move. Oh, what is this?
Yeah, Larso's just going for e7 now, I think.
Yeah, the rook is poisoned because of knight e7 and queen d4 check. But there should be some win. It feels like. To do.
Yeah, queen f6. Neutralizer calls it. Yeah, pick up the bishop, threatening mate in 1 now.
Oh, queen f2, and knight at e4. Maybe. Or king ranks to f4.
I mean, he's got to try it. He's got
Maybe.
nothing. Okay, h1. Okay.
No, this is not enough.
Yeah, this is not enough.
Let's see. He missed the win, I think.
5-5. Good games.
94. Interesting.
Yeah, let's have a look at Stockfish.
94 is not enough. The king is gonna run to up. f4 is open. Oh, rook e8. 18 rook e8, yes. Nice. White findable.
Hello.
Hello.
So you have to be 50% better.
What did you say?
You had to be 50% better.
Yeah.
All right, good games. 5-5. Larso's out. Chewy's in. GSVC is in. We'll see when the next matches are. Maybe this weekend. maybe this weekend. I don't know about the weekend after or not, but thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the grand finale. Like I just said, GSVC versus GRX Bullet, aka Chewy. Stay tuned.